Hey everybody, it's Jorik. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for continuing to support. I greatly appreciate all of you that are subbing and watching the videos. If you're new and found me, it's probably because you're looking to live in Portugal or you're going to vacation here, and that's how the algorithm popped up me in your list of videos to watch. This video is about Portugal, Lisbon specifically, and travel news, so it's a little bit of everything. By the end of 2025, Lisbon is going to have a new metro line. It's called the Violet Line, and it will connect Odivelas with Loures. And as you look at the map here, Odivelas is not far from the airport, and it's going to have a line. I don't have the perspective route, but there's going to be 19 connections, it's stated, between the Odivelas station and Loures. Most of them are going to be above ground, so sort of like a regular train as opposed to necessarily a subway metro stop. So that's going to be exciting, and I think that's going to open up many opportunities because most of us that create content about Portugal, if we are talking about Lisbon, and I do this, when I talk about neighborhoods, I kind of stick to the city center area and I don't venture too far north, east, west, or south, other than just generally speaking about them. I think this is really going to open up eyes for people that are looking to move here in the coming years, so that if by the end of 2025 they have this metro station in place and all these connections, there will probably be more people that will look to the north. And there are already people that are thinking outside of Lisbon just because of the prices of rents and housing prices right now, as the point of making this video in 2023. But moving forward in the coming years, if you have these metro stops along the way, that will just open up the opportunity for people who do not necessarily want to have a car. I think if you're coming from Loures into the city, you can take a bus. My guess is the most expeditious way is to have a car. But here it would connect the northern part of Lisbon, far northern suburbs, let's say, to the city. And if it's Odivelas, then you may be able to get a connection to where you can get into the airport, get down to the city center, and travel throughout Lisbon and be in the far northern suburbs, if you will. So this is fantastic news for those of you looking to move here. Loures is a place I don't know if, I haven't made a video, I don't know if others have, but that may start growing, and there may be communities between, I'll say, Lisbon, north of the airport, to Loures that start filling in with more expats or immigrants as people look at that as an option and more affordable. As we've said many times, all of us producing content, whether it be all Portugal or just Lisbon, and Lisbon city center is kind of, you kind of think it can't get much higher when it comes to rents and home prices. We'll see. But as you travel farther out, and this goes for probably most major cities around the world, the farther you get out into the more rural area, the better it is from an affordability standpoint. So the Violet Line, I think, is going to be great. There's also, along with that, and this is just a caveat, there's going to be a line that should be open in 2024 that's going to add Estrela and Santos to a line that will connect with the Cais de Sode area. So that will also, that's in the city center already, and it's near our neighborhood. So we're hoping that as much as there are some expats in the area, maybe others who are demanding or really want to have a metro stop near them will reconsider or think about our area again, depending on how bad the prices keep going up. So again, Violet Line by the end of 2025. Let's cross our fingers that all of the construction goes according to plan and there's nothing that throws a monkey wrench into that, because I think more of this will be helpful for those of you that are looking to move here and live in Portugal and you want to be somewhere in, I'll say, the greater Lisbon area. This opens up another avenue and an option that you may not be thinking about. So as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video and enjoy your travels.